Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So in today's video, I thought we'd look at the question, are they still interested in you? Are they still into you? Do they have some level of romantic investment? But this could also be even about a friendship or even for some of you, a business partnership, okay? If you're wondering, is someone still invested in me in some way? Hopefully this reading will be able to uncover that for you. So let's get straight to the pile selection. All I need you to do is choose one of these three piles, 1, 2, and 3. So now is the time for you to relax. Feel free to pause the video here if you need a few moments to use your gut instinct and your intuition, really feel into it, and then just let it guide you into making the right choice for you. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And if you would like a personal reading with me, the information is in the description box below. There's a link to my website and all the descriptions to the readings that I do are on there. Okay, so you guys know I don't like to beat around the bush. I like to get straight into it. So click your timestamp and I'll see you there. Okay, group number 1, let's take a look at if your person is still interested. So we're going to look at these little messages in a moment, but we're going to look at your oracles first. So the first, okay, first card is Deceit. Woman holding a coin. 11th house, friends. Okay, group 1. So I am already picking up that there is some level of interest or investment. Okay, they are still interested in you in some form, that's for sure. Now, for some of you, this may be that they are more interested or invested in a potential friendship with you. This might be an old friend, or this might even be someone that you work with or someone that you're dating, but it may just be in the friend zone right now, or that may be where they're wanting to keep it, okay? Or it may be that friends are having an influence over their interest in you. So it might be that they're listening to their friends, or it might be that they're ignoring them. But definitely something friendly is playing a factor here in their investment, but it's a nice energy, okay? It's not, there's nothing bad. Well, okay, I say there's nothing bad here, but they just moved my eyes across to the Deceit card, and yeah, it's not a very nice one, is it? But deceit, in this respect, deceit doesn't represent, indicates necessarily lying, but it could be that there's a withholding of truth. So it could be that they're pretending that they don't have feelings for you, but in actual fact, they are invested in you in some way. But I would definitely be a little cautious of that energy when it comes through, because it could be that they're not telling you the full truth. Or again, it could be that they're purposefully withholding something from you, maybe as a form of punishment. It could be a bit of, the silent treatment. Sorry, I just tapped my glass and the bunnies went flying. Sorry, boys. Obviously, they're very sensitive to sound, so I'll try and keep things mellow. But we have the woman holding a coin here, which is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I do feel in their eyes, they see you as somebody that's very secure, stable, grounded. Maybe even that you are quite lavishly attired. The way that you put yourself together seems, they seem to admire that, okay? Either in the styling or in the luxury, okay? So you might come across as quite wealthy to them, or maybe you just are wealthy and that's just your truth that's coming out. But there's definitely some kind of factor here of money, or maybe they think you're very good with money, or I don't know, there could be a financial investment in this connection with you. So let's take a look at these other little messages. I was trying to keep this reading shorter today, so we can just sort of get to the point. But we have, you are healing. Not now, but later. Okay. Surgeon. Silver. These are really random options. Okay. Group 1. Again, yes, I still feel like there's a level of interest for sure, but I do sense that they may be weighing up their options right now, and it may even be that's how you feel you're being treated, that you're being treated as an option, which, if this is in a romantic sense, of course, is not a nice thing to hear, I'm sure. But of course, if this is business or friendship, you know, we can have lots of friends or obviously lots of different business contacts without taking something personally in the same way that we would in terms of romantic dealings, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do feel that, yeah, they are thinking about their options. They are trying to keep their options open, but it doesn't mean that they're not interested or thinking about you. You're still on the table for them in their eyes. Now, it doesn't mean that you are going to be open to them when they come in, but you know, they're treating you as such that, okay, I have group one there. I don't know whether they're going to entertain me any further, but I'd still consider them to be an option. So yeah, and it might be as well that they think this needs to marinate a little more. There needs to be more time here between the two of you before things could get to the next level. So yeah, that's maybe why as well, if they feel like they're keeping you to the side or they are just waiting. There's something about waiting here. They'd rather wait, but they definitely consider you as an option in their future, okay? Now, I don't know what surgeon means here, unless, it could be very specific. One of you could be a surgeon or could be undergoing an operation, okay? That could make sense as well with the coin energy, as it's pentacles, which represents health or anything physical as well as money and stability. So it could be that there's, someone has to have some kind of procedure. But if it's not in that literal sense, surgery is represented by the death card, by Scorpio. So I don't know if Scorpio resonates with you or your person. But it could also be that there's a level of depth here. But there's also intrigue, maybe mystery, secrets, or obsessiveness, paranoia, doing something too much, I don't know. So it could be that they thought too much about this. But again, not too sure, but we'll see as we move forwards. Silver. I don't know if someone wears silver jewelry or, whether that's you or them, or silver, one of you has a silver car. Silver will also be represented by the moon. So, sign of Cancer. Yeah, so I don't know if those things particularly make sense, but I'm not really getting a lot from silver. It's giving me a bit of coldness there. Maybe that's how you're feeling. Okay. And then you are healing. So in terms of the question, are they still interested, invested in you? You are healing. Now, it may be that they needed some time. Maybe they're having to go through some healing right now, or you are. And that's maybe why there's a block on this, and there's this energy of not now, but later. So yeah, it might be that one of you decides to be friends, or just says, let's just be friends for now, and then see what happens. It just feels like it's at that kind of point. But I'm just going to look at the tarot now as well to finish off. Again, I'm trying to keep it short and sweet today. But I hope you already feel reassured about the fact that they are still interested, at the very least. So let's just see. Are they still interested, invested in you? Okay, yeah. Three of emotions, which is a friendly energy. It's definitely a friendly energy. Now, this can be about a third-party situation as well. So it could be, that they are considering their other options. But it seems like they have a lot of fun with you, or they really enjoy being with you, spending time with you, or communicating with you. There's definitely, this jovial sense when it comes to their level of investment. So yeah, it may just be a little bit more superficial right now. Not to say there isn't any depth, because we've got that surgeon energy. So there's definitely something about the details or about depth here. But yeah, at this moment, it feels like their level of investment only extends to the level of friendship right now. Yeah, because the Four of Emotions is this, there's a boredom here. There's a boredom feeling that they have. And it's not to say they're bored with you. I feel like they're like this with everybody. So they might be quite scattered or indecisive when it comes to, you know, whatever kind of connection this is, whether this is just, you know, this is already about just friendship, or whether this is about romance or, again, business. But yeah, this person is a little bit flaky, and it just feels like they're going back and forth, maybe between other different options. They just don't know what they want, okay? They feel restless. They're definitely very unsure right now, but they do want to keep you in their life. They do want to have you there because they potentially see that there could be a future for the two of you. But yeah, with the Five of Emotions, that makes sense now with the healing. Okay, there's definitely a lot of pain here. So maybe that they've inflicted this pain on you, or, you know, by behaving this way with you. So it might be that you're the one, you know, feeling all of this pain. But I do sense that this is also your person, that they're going through something right now. So maybe it's not something that you're actually aware of. Can't say it. Aware of. Okay. I've just, oh my God, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. So it may be that they're going through some kind of separation right now. Now, this could be the separation with you. If you're very sure that this person isn't sort of dating around or with other people, that kind of energy, then, you know, this may be how they're feeling about you. But I do sense that there's been some disconnection with someone that they were very close to, and maybe they made out that they were over it, but in actual fact they weren't. Okay, but I definitely feel like there's healing that needs to be done. So it's almost like they're having to go through this process, as are you, group one. But yeah, it's like there's this pain, but then there's this restless energy. There's this need and want to kind of escape from the pain. Maybe even distract from the pain. But yeah, it's causing some blocks within. So let's just get a couple more cards, please, about their level of interest, investment. Yes, okay, so the High Priestess reversed and the the Eight of Emotions. Yes, there's definitely this feeling of going backwards emotionally. Okay, yeah, it's like something may have been revealed to them here. Yeah, some kind of secret truth may have come out, which may have caused them to retreat, okay? So yeah, I get the sense that they've had to go backwards. So it might be that they've had to go back to something or someone, or doesn't mean necessarily they've gone back to a specific situation, but emotionally they're not evolved yet past that, okay? So yeah, I definitely feel like they're needing to evolve past that, but they haven't been telling you this. I mean, for some of you, they've been telling you nothing. You know, this could be a ghosting, and you have absolutely no idea as to why they disappeared when things were seemingly going so well. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, you know, you're just not in communication, so you're having no real idea about what's going on here. But for others of you, I feel like if you are in communication on and off, or even consistently, I feel like they're keeping something from you. They're keeping a part of themselves, a part of their past, or something that's hurt them very deeply, hidden. Because I almost sense that this person doesn't want to appear weak, or they don't want to appear like they don't have their shit together. They want to come across like, yeah, do you know what, I'm good. You know, I don't have these deep feelings. I get over things. I don't hold on, and yada, yada, yada. Just, it's all bullshit, really. Sorry for all my swearing then. But I don't know. I just felt the need to. So I don't know if some of you are just feeling that way, or whether your person says those particular things. Ow, sorry, I just hurt my hand there. Now, lastly, before I move on to the next pile, I was going to look at what's their level of investment going to be in the next 3 to 6 months. Again, just a very brief look into the next 3 to 6 months of their level of investment. Okay, so we have the Knight of Inspiration reversed, the Star reversed, and the Page of Cups. Okay. So there's obviously a reason why I was drawn to do this, because yeah, it feels like they are going to be very in and out, okay? And again, maybe they're already demonstrating that to you, but I would definitely be wary of this person being emotionally detached. We have the Aquarius card here, so it could be that they detach themselves, you know, mentally they're able to compartmentalize, okay? But I just see with this Knight of Wands energy, you know, it's fire, and it's very immature fire, okay? And this could be that indecisiveness, this back and forth. And then a page, you know, the youngest energy within this element. No, it's like emotionally immature. So that's what I feel like this person is, emotionally immature, and they're just immature in general, to be honest with you. And again, maybe you're already sensing that, group 1. Okay, but I just feel like you may be asking, should I even waste my time? Okay, and I really don't feel like you should, but you have to do what feels right. But either way, I hope that this makes you feel like you understand more so about where they are, and that they are still interested in you. They are still invested in you, but the level at which they're invested is maybe not something that's going to bring long-term happiness. But at the same time, if you're happy to just kind of keep them there as well as an option, you know, you could flip it on its head and be like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to keep you as an option, or not. Kick them to the curb. But you have to, again, follow your own intuition and your own gut on this. But yeah, okay, so yeah, to conclude, yes, they are still interested and invested. Yeah, it's just whether you want to remain invested in them. So I hope that this did resonate with you, group 1, and please let me know down in the comments below if it did or does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. Feel free to give it a thumbs down as well. I mean, you can't even see the thumbs down anymore, which I don't really understand. What's the point of even having the button there? But you know, whatever. Whatever you like. And if you'd like a personal reading or an extended version of this reading, my website link is down below in the description box, so feel free to go on ahead and book a reading with me. Okay, so I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2, let's take a look at whether your person is still interested or invested in you. So this could be whether you're friends, romantic connection, or even a work connection. You know, are they still interested in offering me this? Okay, whatever this is, let's see. So the first card we have is the 2nd chakra in reverse. Ooh, the 4th chakra, the heart chakra in the upright, and grand trine blessings. Okay, group number 2. Okay, I definitely feel there's some investment. Okay, I can already clear that up for you. Okay, because I wanted to keep these kind of short today, and just get, you know, straight to the point. So, you know, get the messages fast. So yeah, definitely I feel like they're invested. Their heart seems to be, well, there's some level of openness here. I don't know whether you're experiencing that from them, but there is something here where the heart is aligned, or your hearts are aligned together. Okay, but I mean, I am saying that with the grand trine, okay, so it's the energy of 3, so it could be that there's another person involved in this, but again, not necessarily, but it's just something that I've picked up on, which I don't often see in that card. But yeah, something about you they feel is really blessed, or they feel really blessed to know you, or to have met you, or to have some kind of interaction with you, which is really nice. So yeah, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of positive energy coming through here when it comes to their interest and their investment in you. But then here with the 2nd chakra, yeah, the 2nd chakra is the sacral chakra, which represents, it's all the water in the body, but also, you know, the deep emotions, creativity, sexuality. So there is a block there. Okay, so something is blocked when it comes to their interest in you, but it's not a full block. Okay, so let's see what these messages say. Double date. Dreaming of you, friendly, obsessed, wow, human rights. Okay, all right, I mean, this might be about how they view you. This may be about how you met through human rights, or through your own beliefs, or something about being humanitarian in some way, or, you know, giving of yourself, maybe through charity work or something. Yeah, I don't know. in terms of their interest in you, human rights. I mean, if there's anything very specific about that, please write down in the comments, let me know what that may mean for you. But yeah, so over here we've got double date and dreaming of you. So I don't know if that's something yet that they're thinking of. They're thinking of inviting you out on a double date, or maybe that's how you met and like in group of 4. Yeah, so but it might be something that's coming. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that invite, because maybe that is a way of them getting closer to you, okay, because we've got friendly there as well. So it might be that by having a double date gets them in the kind of more friendly zone. I don't know, because obsessed. So yeah, that may be where the second chakra is reversed. I mean, obsession is in the mind. It's disconnecting actually from reality, and it's what's the film? There's a film I saw. What is it called? It's probably going to be useless to try and describe it, but it's quite new. I think it was like a Pixar film, and it was about death and like the afterlife. And I mean, again, I'm not explaining it very well, but it really was amazing at illustrating certain things, and that where my mind went to was the obsession thing, and the way that they depicted obsession by almost like completely plugging in to something and then just being almost like an alien, because that's what can happen when you become obsessed. It's like you're not really yourself, or you're certainly not focused in the present moment, and you're detached, but in an obsessed way, like overly attached to something but then detaching from reality. I hope that's making some sense. Well, I guess I'm trying to make sense of what's coming through here, because I mean, it's not being overly clear, okay? It's definitely showing that there's interest and there's investment here in some way, but it's confusing. Now, you may even be feeling some of these things here, okay, group 2. It might be that they're picking up on your obsession. So if you know that you're obsessed with them, or you're always thinking about them, or when they're going to reach out, or what the future holds, or always watching tarot videos, or doing tarot yourself, or looking at astrology, or just checking their messages all the time, I don't know. Obviously, if you don't identify with that energy, of course, then we're obviously talking about them, okay? But again, I'm just sensing some mirroring here, and it may be that they could be picking up on that with you, or you could be picking up on that with them. But yeah, dreaming, I feel like I think that's quite literal, that they may be dreaming of you. Okay, so this could be daydreaming, or it could be that they're having very intense dreams at night. Okay, so I'm just going to look now at the tarot, just further into their level of interest and investment, and then I will do a very quick checkup on the next 3 to 6 months. Okay, so at least you can have that understanding of as to whether you want to remain invested in them. Okay, so what is their level of interest and investment with you right now, group 2? Okay, so we have the Sun card in reverse, the 9 of Voices reversed, and the Ace of Voices, and the Knight of Inspiration. Okay, this person is all over the place, group 2. I mean, you're probably very aware of that. But over here, the Sun reversed, I mean, it's not a very happy or positive outcome here, but this may be them being in the dark, or keeping you in the dark. Yeah, because it's almost like there's the darkness here, or there's a lack of light, or there's a lack of positivity. Okay, maybe a lack of hope, or a lack of action as well, because this is the card of Leo, which is passion, and it's fixed fire. Okay, so it's driven and ambitious to get what it wants. So it may even be that there's a stifling there. Maybe they feel like they wanted to move forwards, and maybe you blocked them. Maybe you blocked them from moving this further forwards. Okay, this could have caused them to withdraw. Okay, but it could also be, them withdrawing. Maybe they felt too much in their heart. Okay, I do sense that there's been this strong heart connection between you. So it may be that this person is a, avoidant attachment style. It could be that they, when they feel something, they run, because they don't They don't want to get into something, or they weren't expecting to get into something, and they didn't want to feel the depths of feelings that they were feeling or potentially could feel in the future. So yeah, definitely like this escapism here, I almost feel with your person, group 2. But it feels like right now they really want to let go of the fear, okay? Whatever they've been feeling trapped about. Now this could also be regrets, okay? They may have regrets about how they treated you or how they acted with you, because I sense here that they want to give you some truth here. They want to like tell you something. They want to be open and honest, because they're getting the sense here with you that you're going to see right through them if they try to have this mask on, if they try to appear like, I don't know, give you some falsities, tell you some lies about, you know, why they've acted this way. It's like they realize that that's not going to go over with you. So I do feel there's an energy of strategizing, and maybe that's where the obsession is coming in too, that they're thinking, okay, I need to really think about how to approach my group 2s, because I do realize I've made some mistakes here in how I've treated them, but I do want to rectify that, okay? But this person is still conflicted here, okay? Because the Ace of Voices is that, yeah, let's be, I want to be open. Maybe this is opening up the lines of communication again. So this could be about sending you a message, okay? They do feel like they're thinking about that right now. They're thinking about either just opening up to you full stop, or they're just thinking about opening up to you more truthfully about something. But the Knight of Inspiration, it's like moving in a different direction there. It's like their passions are directed elsewhere as well. Yeah, but it feels like they're thinking, this is more like thinking with their head and then thinking with the other thing, okay? Whether they're man or woman, but you get the idea. But it feels like they're not using their heart in this decision. They're not thinking, you know, with their heart chakra, they're thinking with everything else, but that's what this needs, okay? It needs to be thought actually with the heart in combination, not to say we should always go with just our heart, because our heart doesn't always know how to decipher, you know, if something is going to bring long-term fulfillment or if it's just short-term. But yeah, so I definitely feel like there's interest, okay? Obviously, I'll conclude at the very end, but yes, definitely, yes, group 2. They are interested and invested in you. But yeah, it's like they've had to release this block first, okay? But let's just see, what's their level of investment and interest going to be within the next 3 to 6 months? What's their level of investment going to be within the next 3 to 6 months, group 2? Okay, so we have the 8 of Emotions, the Muse of Materials, 3 of Materials reversed. Whoa, 3 of Voices. So, group number 2. I do feel like, again, your person is very fickle. I do feel like they're able to detach from their emotions, okay? Or I just see this energy of them walking away emotionally and not trying to invest, but it almost feels like that's something that's not changed. Because I do feel like either when you first met or you had some kind of special bond here, there's something that they picked up on that felt deep. Okay, and I'm getting the sense that you felt that too, and you're wondering, did they feel the same, or am I crazy? But no, you're definitely not crazy, group 2, not at all, because they definitely felt that. That's why this heart chakra has come through so strongly, especially next to the Grand Trine. That's very powerful energy. But they don't know how to deal with that level of feeling, and it's like they're not ready for it. It might not be, it just might not be the right timing for them in their life. It might be like they're having to focus on the material things, or they're just not mature enough for you. Okay, it could be as simple as that in terms of incompatibility, that they're just not feeling like they are able to work on this. Okay, because here with the 3 of we got 2 3s here, so again, I don't know if there's another person that's been involved here in some way, but there's definitely something here about yeah, not cooperating, like not making the effort. But this could also be some kind of betrayal here. Okay, this is, I don't know. Now they could be feeling like you betrayed them. Okay, you might just be done with them by this point within 3 to 6 months. But either way, none of this is very positive energy. And I do feel like they are actually going to end up quite hurt here. They may hurt you though as well. I just have to say that. But I do feel that they are actually going to end up hurting themselves regardless of how they treat you. So like they may, yeah, they may be filled with regrets, come back in with false promises, but then walk away again and just continue this cycle of in and out, breadcrumbing, ghosting, and then coming in all strong. But yeah, I just feel like you'll see through that, okay? And I just feel like they'll get to this point where they realize they can't manipulate you, or they can't, and I don't mean in the worst sense of the word, but I mean, well, there's not really a positive way of talking about manipulation, but I mean, some people don't really understand that they're doing it, okay? There are some people that, of course, do, and that are very calculated and intentionally go out to hurt people, but I feel like they are less common than those that kind of just bulldoze through without thinking, you know, think about the consequences later, feel bad about it, may not always do things to change it, but yeah, like they're not intentionally trying to cause pain. And I feel like this is more this person here, like they're not trying to mess you around, but at the same time they're not being considerate enough of your feelings to realize that they are messing you around by being up and down and inconsistent. And it'd be better to just stop either way, do one or the other, make up their mind. But yeah, and that's the thing where I feel like they'll just get to this point with you where they'll see you as, you know, this muse of materials, okay, that you are incredibly strong and powerful and grounded, and you know, maybe you're very wealthy, or you know, you've got a lot of nurturing and almost this homely energy about you, this very kind, maybe even like a motherly figure, but a very strong and powerful one, okay? And almost that she's non-emotional, okay, because it's pentacle energy. Not to say that pentacles or earth energy is not emotional, but it is earth. It's not water. So yeah, I just kind of get this stonewalling from you, where they can't penetrate through that now. It's like they screw up and then your wall goes right up, and it's like, this is like, I almost see you like sending them away, like that's them walking, you know, away, but you're there, but double. So I don't know if some of you are Gemini, or whether you've actually got a twin, or you live with another person, or whether this is just you, you know, like the polarities, the different sides, the yin and the yang of you, and doing what is right for you, and being like releasing this person, like releasing him back into the wild. We don't need to deal with you anymore. Yeah, that's the feeling that I'm getting, even though I know we're looking at their investment and interest, but I just feel like that was a nice finisher as to how you'll be feeling about them in the end. And this is definitely you coming out on top, group 2. Okay, so I really do hope that this resonates with you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you'd like a personal reading with me or an extended version of this reading, then the link to my Shopify is down below. Okay, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Group number 3, let's take a look. Is your person still invested in you? Are they still interested in you? Or what level of investment and interest do they have in you? Whoa, oh my God. Okay, the sun, group 3, the sun as the first card. Okay, that's pretty good. Goddess of the Moon reversed. Grand Cross Provoker, okay. What is going on? Yeah, okay. Excuse me. Yes, I do feel they're interested. Okay, I can just say that very clearly, because the sun can indicate a yes or a positive outcome. Okay, and the fact that we have Provoker, yeah, you've triggered something in them, group 3. Definitely, you've triggered something major. There's a shift happening now within them after meeting you. So they are invested in you. Now, it might be that they're blocking something out right now, because the goddess, yeah, the moon is about blocked intuition in that position. Okay, so something they're not seeing very clearly. They're not seeing the truth. Maybe they feel like they don't understand you, but that may even make them more interested in you. I definitely see this intrigue and this, I want to get to know this person more. I want to step out into the sunlight with them. Okay, almost some of you are sensing something about holiday as well, like they're thinking about going on holiday with you or going on a trip with you, or maybe that you met during the summertime, or something about being in the warmth together is coming through here for your person. So let's take a look at the other messages. Just the two of us. Talk on the phone. Get ready. Mental health. Calm before the storm. You have the wisdom. Okay. Are they still interested, invested in you? Okay, yeah, again, yes. I feel like maybe they want to talk to you on the phone. Okay, now it could be, because it could have come through as a text message or something. Now, it could be for some of you that they just want to speak on the phone through text message or DM or something. But it could be that they actually want to hear your voice. Like they actually want to have that back and forth kind of old school style conversation. Okay, or maybe like a FaceTime, okay? But definitely something about talking that they're wanting. Yeah. Now, mental health. So they could be going through some mental health issues at this time. Yeah, it could be that their mind is not feeling in the healthiest of places. Now, this could be how you're connected as well. So I don't know if someone works in mental health or in a profession where dealing with people that are having problems with their mentality or something. Again, on your person's side or yours. So again, this could be that connection there between you. Or it could be that you both suffer each other. It could be that you both suffer individually with these mental health concerns. And again, maybe that's something that bonds you, but it could also be something that's blocking this from moving forwards. Okay, because yes, to calm before the storm. So that gives the impression here that there's maybe not a lot of communication going on, or maybe there's nothing going on between the two of you right now. So it might be that this is why you're being guided to get ready, because there is something big that's happening. But I'm also getting the sense with that you have the wisdom being right underneath it, that you already have this inclination that this is your person, or this is the person that you are meant to either next be with, or you're meant to have something more. Okay, or you're either meant to get into some kind of partnership here. Again, doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendship or business partnership or something, but it definitely feels like they have been triggered by you, and it's caused a lot of tension. Okay, see, we've got the square aspect there, but that's why it's a grand cross. We've got 4 of those square aspects, which is incredibly intense, one of the most intense astrological aspects. So yeah, and even the oppositions as well. So it might be that they're being pulled in 2 different directions, in 4 different directions. This person is, they're feeling conflicted because of all this anxiety that's being induced by all of this tension here. And I definitely feel like you're within that, okay? So, but it might be that they're being tested in all these other areas of their life. It could be your one area, and then work could be another, family could be another, friends could be another, finances could be another. But it's definitely more than one thing going on with this person right now. But you are definitely an integral part of whatever's going on in this triggering for them, okay? There's going to be some big change coming, okay? So wherever things stand between you right now, like in the 3D, what you can see, okay, because I do feel like there are things changing in the 5D, or they've already passed over, and it's going to be reflected now in the 3D, or very soon. Like I said, this is the calm before the storm. So if things have been very quiet, then just know that there's about to be a shake-up between the two of you. But again, I feel like you do already have that level of awareness, but maybe there's some anxiety on your part because of it, or worrying about how it's going to go, or maybe you are already in that preparatory state of getting ready for whatever's going to happen. So I'm just going to look now at some tarot messages about their level of interest and investment in you. And then I will look at the next 3 to 6 months as well, to get a bit of an idea as to where they'll be then. So at least you can be prepared as to whether maybe you won't want to continue to be invested in them after all, or maybe you will. So let's see. Currently, how invested or interested is Group 3's person about them? Okay, Page of Emotions. 5 of Emotions. 7 of Inspiration and the Knight of Voices. Okay, yeah. So there's definitely a lot going on emotionally with them right now. So maybe whatever's been triggered here with this Grand Provoker has triggered their emotions. Okay. Now, maybe that they felt like they offered you something and then they got rejected. Okay. Or maybe that they're thinking they want to offer you something, but they are worried about the future of being rejected here, because the 5 of Emotions is definitely something very painful. You know, this is great hurt and sadness. It's loss and mourning. So it may be that they're already having to process something else. Again, when something else may have been provoked. You know, they may have lost someone, or, you know, it could be lost a job, or it could just be a low period in their life where they're just feeling lost. Okay. So yeah, they're definitely going through a lot right now. But again, it might be about you. They may feel like they've lost you and that hurts them. Even if they were the one to provoke you to walk away. Either way, they feel hurt. But there are emotions here. I feel like they're still in the very new stages, okay, with the Page, as it's a young energy, but it's not reversed. So I don't feel like it's immaturity or lack of care. I feel like it's honest, and you know, maybe it's not open and honest, but it's honest, and it's, yeah, so I feel like, yeah, there are new feelings being stirred. Maybe for some of you, this is more like friendship as well. Like maybe there's, you know, a sweet kind of loving friendship between the two of you, or these are new romantic feelings that are being stirred here. You know, for those of you, if this is a business connection or something, this could be more about a creative spark, okay? But I just thought I would clarify, you know, for those of you that, you know, if this is connecting more with career, okay? That's what I feel about that. But yeah, so the 7 of Inspiration in reverse. So I feel like there's something about them being worried here. Like they're worried to assert themselves. So they may be worried that you're going to shut them down. Again, that you might reject them. And it's like they don't want to put themselves out there to get rejected, to potentially suffer any more pain. Yeah. So yeah, it might even be, you might think of them as quite cowardly. Not necessarily, but I just felt like somebody was like feeling that or thinking that you know, they should just get on with it and reach out, because maybe like the ball has been in their court, but it may be that they're a bit stubborn as well, and they need to apologize for something. Oh, sorry, I just need to move slightly because I was getting all uncomfortable. So yeah, so it might be maybe that's how they are as well when they get uncomfortable, like they just want to move. They don't want to actually feel into what's going on. They just want to escape it. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just clearing my coffee table. They always do this when I'm reading. I don't know why. I think maybe that they want attention. Maybe this is how your person is feeling, that they want your attention, but they're not willing to actually, you know, do the consistent effort that is needed. Sorry, 1 sec. Because the Knight of Voices is a really flighty, it's erratic energy. Yeah, it's very in and out, Group 3. So yeah, where they are right now, I just feel like there's so much going on with them that they genuinely don't have the time or the energy or even the confidence to actually approach you, but they are still invested. They're definitely emotionally invested in you, and I do feel like they want to talk to you, and they do want to come in towards you, because they do see you, you know, as this ray of light. Okay, maybe you'll just come across as really bubbly, or, you know, they just feel really happy when they're around you, and it's like they want more of that. But let's take a look at the next 3 to 6 months. What will their level of investment be in you within the next 3 to 6 months? Okay, so we have 3 of Materials, the 2 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Materials, and 8 of Materials. Well, this is a little bit strange, but again, I think they're going to be a bit up and down. over the next 3 to 6 months. Because here with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like they are going to make an effort with you. Like I do feel like this is them learning some kind of lesson. So again, that makes sense with that provoking energy, the triggering. Through the triggering, they are learning something. Either learning something about themselves, learning something about you, or learning about the way in which you work well together, or the way in which you collaborate and, you know, work through certain issues here. So I do feel like they're going to have this willingness to progress this or to work on this as a team. Okay, but then the Two of Emotions, so there seems to be now this emotional disconnect. So it may be that it gets more into the physical realm, but the emotions disconnect. I do feel like they may feel there's a separation. So it might be that you don't want to invest in them in the same way, but there's definitely something. It's weird because we've got this working together energy and it jumps straight to this Two of Emotions reversed. So I don't know whether this is that there's a sudden split, or that, I don't know, that you work well together again in the kind of on the mundane things, but you don't really go deep emotionally. So that may be also what's going on, because straight after that, Seven of Materials, which is about, you know, making the efforts, but then the Eight of Materials reverse, which is about not making the effort. So again, it might be that they're in, out, or they try, they stop, they try, they stop. Now, it may be that you have a work connection. Again, this could be a business connection, or that you work together, or, you know, there is a finance connection, or something to do with, yeah, this could be more about just the physical effort. You know, how much effort you're investing, how much effort they're investing. It almost feels like there's a mirroring here. And I just noticed what's on the bottom of the deck as well as the Eight of Inspiration. So, you know, this is definitely a fast moving energy. So yeah, I do feel like this person's going to be hot and cold, but overall, I do feel like their level of interest is going to remain somewhat consistent over the next 3 to 6 months. Also, you know, from now. Definitely feel like you're going to progress. I definitely feel like you're going to learn a lot from each other. But it may be that you work really well together, or that you communicate well, or that, you know, everything feels good, but emotionally there's something there, there's something missing, or there's something, you know, that needs to be more open and needs to be expressed. Okay, but it may just be that things are just moving along quite nicely, and that there's no need to kind of go too deep. And it may be that there's an element of you both protecting yourselves from going too deep, and kind of just keeping things on a more sort of friendly basis, and just rather seeing where it goes, just spending a lot of one-on-one time together. And I definitely feel like you're going to have a lot more conversations, and for sure there's going to be a change. Okay, a change from where things are now. It's going to be very different in 6 months' time, I feel, for sure. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I really do hope that this resonates with you, and please let me know down in the comments below if it does, and please give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this reading today. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, or an extended version of this reading, please check the description box below for the link to my website. Okay, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care.